Hey guys, welcome back to Day Drinking with Bilbo, episode whatever this ends up being. Please welcome back my guest drinker, Alyssa. And today, we have something really awesome for you. We're actually going to record 3 videos back to back to back. So we're going to pair 3 different foods with 3 different drinks. We may get drunk by the end of this. Yay. But the good news is we're filming this on Saturday. She's not at work right now, and well, I'd say we don't have to be anywhere, but that's pretty much life right now, isn't it? All right, so today we are going to be pairing a nice beer. This is Sam Adams Cold Snap, which is a spiced white ale. Oh, can you? And there you go. Okay. We'll be our second beverage is just some whiskey neat. This is just a blended American whiskey. And then our third beverage, I think Alyssa's looking forward to the most. This is a Mai Tai, guys. Can't wait. Now, you might be thinking, wow, what are we going to pair all those things with? Well, during this 3-part episode series, as part of the multi-part series of Day Drinking with Bilbo, we'll first be pairing these beverages with the glorious hot dog. That's right. So, if you recall, we're trying to do things you might already have at your home, and I feel like everyone's got hot dogs in their freezer.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a thing. Like, every house has a hot dog in their freezer. If you don't, call up Wiener Central, place an order, have it delivered by DoorDash or something. But anyway, we're going to do the hot dog with these 3 beverages. Don't forget to grab your water. If you don't have a Cold Snap white spiced ale from Sam Adams, any ale will do. Grab an ale. If you don't have a blended whiskey, grab any other whiskey. And if you don't have a Mai Tai, your life's very sad right now. Mai Tai is pretty simple. It's rum, and then some more rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, that kind of thing. We're just going to drink all 3 and have a good time. So, as always, we're going to start with a sip of our first drink, the Sam Adams. I'll let you go first.
Sweet.
And just so you know, we did our hot dogs slightly differently. I do mustard and relish. She does ketchup and relish. Well, that's a tasty beer.
Really good.
It makes me want to go barbecue hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's a good hot dog. I don't feel like you can really go wrong with a hot dog, though. I mean, hot dogs and beer.
Here's something that you have normally, I feel like, at
Yep.
a barbecue.
And you should know that this was actually going to be a beer and hot dog pairing, and we're going to do 3 different beers. But then I went, wait, beer goes with hot dogs. That's obvious. That's not going to be a fun pairing to do, which is why we chose to use whiskey and a Mai Tai as well. Remember to rinse? While we are rinsing and prepping for the next tasting, let me tell you, I'm a grilled hot dog kind of guy. I don't like boiling them. Weather lately's been a little iffy on going out to the grill, but I have a grill top that I put on my stove because I like getting the lines in there. I want a little bit of char on my hot dog. So that's the way we do that. I'm using a spicy brown mustard on mine and then just a standard sweet relish. Hers is regular ketchup and standard sweet relish. We're moving on here to the whiskey neat. As we know, whiskey's my favorite drink. So, well, let me hear your thoughts first before I say my bit.
I feel like the whiskey became a lot more whiskey-er after eating the hot dog.
More
I don't know.
oaky.
Yeah, very oaky. Like, I definitely tasted it. It had more of a kick than the first sip that I had before the hot dog, but...
I would agree with that, and I think mine might have even done it more so because I do have that spicy brown mustard on there. So I got this spice that came out of the whiskey. Now, remember, I like oaky whiskey. I like that wood taste, so that was actually really pleasant for me, I think. Did it go better than the beer? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see till the end. I don't want to make any judgments yet. Remember always to rinse between tastings. And now we're coming to Alyssa's favorite one. I think we're going to do the Mai Tai. Now, you should know we actually used a Mai Tai mix for this particular one because I wasn't going to make an entire batch of Mai Tai for one tasting or even these 3 videos that we're about to film back to back. We would be plastered. Well, if that's not a good mix, though. Mm-hmm. Both types of rum coming through. Yum. Okay. What are your thoughts?
In my opinion, I don't think it did anything to each other. I can easily drink a whiskey and eat a hot dog. It didn't enhance it for me, really.
The Mai Tai.
The Mai Tai, yeah.
So Mai Tai is a fruity drink. And that kind of reminded me of eating a hot dog when I was a kid, and you had like that backyard barbecue, and you got fruit punch while your parents were drinking beers. That's the essence. That took me back to childhood, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I'm always repeating this over and over again. A pairing should trigger a memory. It should trigger something on your palate. So, for example, when we're talking about wines, you know, you'll read a list that some sommelier somewhere wrote about what that wine should taste like. That's their opinion, okay? And you can take the same bottle of wine. I know I'm holding a bottle of beer, but you can take the same bottle of wine served at 10 different restaurants with 10 different sommeliers, and that description is going to read differently for all 10. It's an opinion. That's all it is. It has to do with your own palate. So if something can trigger a memory for you and trigger a flavor profile in your palate, that could be what they're talking about. And I talk about that all the time. That was actually really fun for me because it triggered that childhood memory. Mm-hmm. Sounds really weird to say that when we're talking about a drink with 3 ounces of rum in it. But definitely tasty. So of the three, what was your favorite pairing?
I have to go with the classic beer and hot dog. Not that the other two weren't bad or weren't good. It was just, I just like the classic beer and hot dog, and that beer is actually very tasty.
And is that really a surprise to you that came out the winner for you? No. Like you said, I liked all three. But I'm going to have to agree with you. The beer and hot dog is just that classic pairing that you want to go to. That being said, though, I will happily drink whiskey anytime I have a hot dog. And I will gladly... it's so weird. A Mai Tai, something you think of drinking in Hawaii. Hot dog's not something you think of when you think of Hawaii. But putting those two together triggered that childhood memory for me, and it was a very pleasant experience. I'd do it again, I think. Yeah. But definitely, I think beer is the winner here. So... chalk one up for beer. In the next class that we video, we'll be trying another food with these 3 drinks. So we'll see at the end of the 3 classes who wins all 3. I'll try to remember to upload these in order. All right, well, hey, thanks for being with us today. Remember, during quarantine, always keep those hands nice and washed. Stay 6 feet away from strangers. And if you can avoid it, don't go out. Stay home. Drink beer, whiskey, and Mai Tais. Eat a hot dog, watch a movie, play a game, record a stupid video, and just, you know, try to enjoy the time that you don't normally get with the people you live with your family, yeah? Thanks so much again. You have anything to say?
Nope. I'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.